Hello and welcome to World News at 6. Before getting to tonight's top stories, off to the news desk for some breaking news. Ariane.
Well, Emily, as has been known for the past few years, our fellow planet Earth has been overrun by multi-million-dollar companies. Each company wanted to enhance their products to maximize profit. Unfortunately, it has been proved that the rapidly spreading viral disease came from one of these companies. There are now reports that Earth has entered an apocalyptic state. It is unknown if there are any signs that humans survived. For more on this issue, Margaret Atwood will explain, carefully monitoring the situation. She has even published a book, Oryx and Crake, on the lives of some of the people living on Earth. Margaret?
Well, from this perspective, it seems simple to hypothesize that Happy Cuppa, Healthwiser, and Rejuvenescence each negated the consequence of corporate greed. Essentially, this resulted in the loss of many lives.
Could it be possible to go further into detail about these companies?
Of course, let's start with Happy Cuppa. Happy Cuppa is a company that manufactures, processes, and sells coffee beans. Their coffee beans were designed to ripen simultaneously. Ultimately, everyone bought these beans, which pushed local farmers out of business.
Well, this is not too different from fair trade. Fair trade is set out to make equitable pay for local farmers. According to Fair Trade, coffee is the most widely traded agricultural product. However, of the 125 million people who depend on this trade, 25 million of those smallholder farmers produce 80% of the product, but fail to make a reliable living. Most companies do not use fair trade, like Happy Cuppa. Subsequently, most of these farmers live below the means necessary to survive. The fact that this planet needs fair trade is proof that this planet is not that different than Earth.
Wow, both companies here and from Earth completely neglect the lives of farmers to make profits.
Well, that is not all. Healthwiser was another company on Earth that neglected many lives. Healthwiser was a company that created cures for diseases. However, they run out of diseases to cure. As a result, they cannot make profits. Consequently, Healthwiser creates new diseases. Healthwiser even had a specialized unit solely for the purpose of making new diseases. Additionally, one of the citizens once said that their optimal disease was one that caused lingering illness. Ideally, that was for maximum profit. The patient should either get well or die just before their money runs out. The fact that Healthwiser specifically designs a disease to cause the most burdens is ridiculous. Healthwiser willingly negates the lives of their patients so their company may prosper.
Interestingly, this is beginning to sound more and more like cancer treatment. Apparently, 1 in every 3 people will get cancer in their lifetime. One would think this is sufficient incentive to find a cure. However, even with the $124.6 billion industry, there is yet to be a cure. Due to this, it is easy to speculate that since this industry is so lucrative, it is nearly impossible to eradicate it completely. This industry has been putting the need for its profits ahead of the lives of millions of people.
Wow, the similarities in these companies are uncanny. Hopefully, many viewers are being enlightened.
The final company to discuss is Rejuvenescence. Rejuvenescence is a beauty company. They created a pill that promises immortality, but twisted the definition of immortality. The CEO explained to an insider that immortality is a concept if you take mortality as being, not death, but the foreknowledge of it and the fear of it, then immortality is the absence of such fear. For instance, babies would be immortal. Edit out the fear and one will be immortal. It is these manipulative words that failed to show in ad campaigns, regrettably. These pills did not cause immortality, and mainly people bought the pill that was sold actually contained a quick-spreading fatal virus. Ultimately, this killed everyone, in order to replace humans with the CEO's idea of what humans should be, to optimize profits. They forgot about the well-being of their clients. It is such an unfortunate circumstance which could have been avoidable if people were aware of the dangers of corporate greed.
Speaking of dangers of corporate greed, consider the use of nuclear weapons. The amount of nuclear power the planet possesses is completely unnecessary. There is enough to do serious damage. All for what? To be the best country? To kill supposed enemies? Russia and the United States account for 93% of all operational warheads. This is absurd. This could spell the end of too many lives.
Well, it is apparent all of these companies that existed on Earth experienced the negative consequences of greed. Each company put the need to be affluent above all else, which resulted in the end of humanity on Earth. What is so shocking is the similarities in this planet and Earth. People, wake up! It is time to change before it is too far gone. Benefits do not outweigh the consequences. It is certainly a somber day. Thank you, Margaret, for joining World News today. Hopefully, this was an eye-opener for many people. Tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's top stories.